we purchased the Shea Heat press, we wanted to look at some alternatives to the standard hydraulic clamping features. All of our presses, current presses, had quick die change, either with sliding hydraulic clamps or the manual slide-in plunger clamps. But with those, one of the problems is leaks and just the maintenance on those. A lot of times you get downtime from leaking clamps, hydraulics. And one of the challenges we have is we build a lot of dies for our presses, but we also do a lot of takeover work, dies that are already designed, and it never fails. The clamp spacing, it never lines up with what you plan on your hydraulic clamping. So the Techno-Magnet system allowed us a huge versatility because it didn't matter what the clamp spacing was on dies coming in. Since it doesn't use clamps, you don't have to line anything up with existing slots. It's just two flat platings, one on the bottom, one on the top. Slide the tool in, bring it down to bottom, charge the magnets, and you're off and running. Very, very simple, very maintenance free. Any size dies. You know, we've got some small dies that are probably 2 feet square all the way up to, you know, 8-9 feet long. The dies or the magnets are spaced out. They work with us to decide what the best pattern for us would be in the upper and the lower, and it provides the holding capacity far exceeds what a hydraulic clamp system is capable of. Plus it distributes that load over the whole surface, the upper surface and the lower surface of the die, instead of just a few clamp points. So instead of having that stress right in that area, it distributed that over the entire die surface. The magnetism does not penetrate past the lower plate, so you don't have to worry about it magnetizing the tool steels or anything in the die. So very versatile, very fast. Die change times are significantly faster than what hydraulic is. And you don't have to worry about somebody leaving a clamp in on the back side and trying to open the die and damage it. We do have, through operator error sometimes with our hydraulic systems, we'll have damage to the clamps or to the dies. With this system, everything's clean. I mean, it's just a clean piece of steel. The magnets are embedded in there flush, so there's just not much to go wrong. Maintenance is, I mean, there just isn't any. We've got locator pins in the lower bolster, and our dies are equipped with like a V-notch and a flat. So we have pre-roller arms and die lifter rollers in the, actually Techno-Magnet machined their lower plate to have the die lifters in it. So those are pneumatic, we just flip them on, they come up, we're able to roll the die in by hand. We don't need a fork truck to push it in. Just roll it back against the locator, drop the die lifters, and then we just bring the upper ram down to where it just touches, and you just hold, there's 2 buttons you hit simultaneously, and it engages the magnets. You get a green light, and you're able to open it up, and you're ready to run.
When Jim first said that we were going to put magnets in to hold our tooling in place, I'm out there looking at dies that weigh 8,000 pounds thinking, this can't be good. And the first questions come to mind, so it's electromagnets, so you lose your electricity, you lose the magnetic charge. Well, that's not true. Once they're locked in, you can't unlock them until you're down to where you have to be, and you have to reverse the magnetism. So, yeah, there's a lot of thoughts about this can't be good, it's scary, there's no steel holding this thing in place. But after experiencing it for the last month and a half that we've had it in, or a month that we've been running this press, the maintenance issue, which is the biggest problem with hydraulic clampers, it just won't be there, and I couldn't be thrilled. I'd like to have it on all my presses now. It's cleaner and easier and faster. Again, we're back to productivity, and that is probably safer by far, because you can't have a clamper hang up in the back and actually dump a tool out the front. So it's just safer for everybody around, and that's, of course, our #1 goal here is safety.